Hello, I am Sally Kim. Today I will be sharing a short infomercial style presentation on methamphetamine. We will define methamphetamine, cover how it's used, and explain its effects. I will also go over the risks, signs of addiction and relapse, and share prevention resources. My goal is to show why meth awareness matters. Amphetamine or meth is a highly powerful addictive stimulant that floods the brain with dopamine, causing a quick, intense high. Over time, it damages the brain's ability to feel pleasure. Meth can be snorted, swallowed, or injected. Most meth is illegally made in home labs. It appears as powder, pills, or crystal meth, which looks like glass and is usually smoked. Meth does have a rare medical use under the brand name Disoxin for ADHD or severe obesity. However, most meth use is illegal and appears as crystal meth, sold on the street under names like ice, crystal, or crack. Prescription meth is regulated, but the street meth is unregulated and highly dangerous. Meth causes a dopamine spike, but long-term use leads to anhedonia or the inability to feel pleasure because repeated use of meth destroys the dopamine receptor. Users face anxiety, psychosis, meth mouth, heart problems, and high relapse risk. It affects nearly every part of a person's life. This scan shows a healthy brain versus a meth user's brain with significantly less dopamine activity. Research by Volkos et al. 2001 shows that meth damages dopamine transporters. The good news is partial recovery is possible with long-term abstinence. Meth causes physical, mental, and social harm, from heart and dental issues to psychosis and relationship breakdowns. It often leads to legal trouble and long-term damage, even after quitting. Meth impact goes far beyond the brain. It affects the whole body and a person's life. Physically, it causes heart problems, overheating, tooth decay, and skin sores. Injecting meth also raises the risk of HIV and hepatitis. Psychologically, long-term use can lead to memory loss, anxiety, paranoia, and psychosis, which may continue even after quitting. Socially, meth often results in job loss, damaged relationships, and legal trouble. Overall, meth use is deeply destructive, physically, mentally, and socially. Recovery is hard. 88% relapse in 1 to 3 years. Without treatment, only 5% stay clean after 3 years. Rehab doubles the success, but most users relapse 7 times on average. Recovery is possible, but it takes time and support. This graph shows the survival cover probability of continuing meth use. Long users, lower survival. Meth causes a dopamine spike 4 times stronger than cocaine. It increases the risk of HIV, hepatitis, and psychosis. It costs the US $480 million per year, and only 35 states regulate pseudoephedrine as a meth ingredient. Addiction signs include strong cravings, tolerance, and continued use despite harm. Withdrawal causes fatigue, irritability, and depression, making quitting especially hard without help. Prevention starts with education. Programs like the DEA's Operation Prevention and the SAMHSA's Helpline offer support. Talking openly and recognizing signs early can make a difference. Recovery is possible with the right help. Meth affects more than just the brain. It impacts entire lives with awareness and support. Recovery is possible. Your understanding can make a difference. Here are references. Thank you for listening to my presentation.